Hey guys, so someone asked me to perform with the deck so I can explain to you what I do and how I win games with it. Um, yeah, keep in mind that this video is mostly unedited and is just educational. These are two games I played this morning. I just woke up, so I'm really tired. But yeah, nevertheless, let's go into the games and I'm gonna explain to you what my decision was and everything. So, as you can see, before we do anything or before we play anything, we have to analyze the matchup. So we see we are two Stormbringers against one Stormbringer and one Mortar. So the first decision I made was to play aggressively to force a level 1 so we can get our long shot. The thing is, I have two possible options here. One, to play the stun lancers and make one of them go to each lane, or play the plasma marines and go let one of each go to lane. So what I decided to do was play the stun lance, the plasma marines to walk up. You should see that in a moment. Here we go. And yeah, this allows us to get both bridges. Well, they played this here, right? So this is I believe it's a 4 mana card. So we pretty much uses a horde as a way to counter one of my 3 mana cost cards. So he plays 4 mana against 1.5 mana. The thing is, I already got what I wanted, and that was the bridge. So this is totally worth for me. Next up, we see that the enemy has played a hut here, and my teammate has played this little thing. I forgot the name of it, but what it does is give your minions more max HP. So I see him do that, right? So what I do is I place more minions, so they help clear that this minion doesn't die, and they gain more HP. He then plays a whirly scrat, which was strange, but fair enough. Yeah, the next few seconds, nothing really happens. We see some minions attack their base, us trying to get the hut. He plays a Bara, rooting everyone in place. This is not really important. Yeah, and then we get our level 1 at 83 seconds in the game. And what this does is not only because we know that he plays a hut, so we can clear out the minions that come out of the hut in case he doesn't have any minions on the board. No, we also have more value because we have consistently good attack damage on the opponent. We force pressure, and that's exactly what I wanted in this case. So I placed the whirly scrat down. Wasn't sure if he was gonna hypnotize. I just wanted to force pressure so our heroes can auto attack the Bara. So then we take over the Bara. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, it works again. We take over the Bara. We shoot the Bara down. Free. Now I see them play a Colossus, and the Colossus is a 9 mana cost card. So what I do is I simply pop the stun lancers, and he can't do shit. He pops this, and yeah, down goes the Colossus. That's 9 mana gone. That is a gate you can open and punish. So here again, we use the full potential of our heroes to clear out any sort of structure, force consistent pressure. I used an enrage potion because I saw, you know what, we can't end in one push, but it's enough pressure to make them play more defensively. So I played it, and he dropped by 1000 HP. Now here we just take it slow, let our mana sit, or I do at least. I then decided to play a Colossus to just have that big minion on the board. Poses a lot of threat. And here, this is problematic for me, right here. Because I had Propeller Horde in my deck, and I wanted to kill this. But you can see what happens is he uses the arrows that fly, the 3-mana arrow card, to clear that. So what's left is I only have one minion that could possibly do damage to it right now before clearing this minion. And I place it down. It does a weird thing, but it then decides to clear it before it auto attacks. And again, here, up here, we can rewind that. Oh. Okay. Okay, perfect. I thought the game crashed. No, see, he has placed this card. I forgot the name of it. And I see that he wants to clear it. And being a nice teammate, I just decided to place 2 Stun Lancers so this can get cleared. And again, here, the guy does some random bullshit. The enemy does some random bullshit. Place as a cleaver in my Colossus. He should have known that Colossus does 60% of HP of a Colossus. Of cleaver, sorry. And yeah. This is just a very slow game here. I decided to throw out a Rage Potion on my Stun Lancers because once the Stun Lancers hit the enemy, they are stunned and they can't attack. So this was pretty much, again, free damage. Look at the damage, 1,600. And boom, 1,100. That's 500 damage. That's not much, but it's really... The only thing I want right now is pressure. Because I've noticed the more I pressure them, the more defensive cards they put out on the board. Because right now, as you can see, they got 2 towers right here. He had to play this tower, which was meant for big minion cards, on 2 Stun Lancers, which is worth for me. So we have a little push here, not much. So here we get level 3. And this is where we saw, alright, we can close out the game. Because they aren't even close to level 3. And we're close to mana, no, not close to Mana Frenzy, but we're closer to Mana Frenzy than they are. So we then I decided to play my Azali. I haven't played my Azali all game, so I just decided to play it. I thought the Barra would force more pressure at this lane, so I could just play this, the Azali top lane, on the top lane, and hope that the Barra pushes through and gets the bridge, so I can play a minion to get the bridge back, so everyone gets a shield. Thing is, he used Hypnotize. I mean, you get teammates that do some random shit. I think his plan was just to force more pressure. I'm not sure. But this is the thing if you play 2v2s with a random. You never know what he's gonna do. He can play Blood Imps into a Colossus and lose you the entire game. Or he could play like a god and do the best chain lightnings, the best minions, the perfect ghosts, whatever it is. It's a gamble, but most of the time you get someone who plays normal. I'm not fun fact, I'm not saying that this guy is bad. No, the guy and I won, so he clearly has some talent in the game. So yeah, we pretty much see that the Barra has taken over the bridge. So what we then decided was to take the bridge, give everyone a shield. Sadly, it was only the Colossus that gained a shield. She died shortly after because he played a Herald. Not a Herald, a Harbinger. It's not bad. Yep, and he counters my Colossus with Colossus. Not much happens here. I play a flying minion so we can clear out the Colossus. Alright, so at this point, I said, you know what? I'm close to 10 mana. I can end this game. So that's what I did. I placed more and more minions just to force pressure. I then see he doesn't have enough damage minions on the board to clear my whirly scrat. So what I did was, hey, let's just throw a rage potion at this whirly scrat. And he plays this card that doesn't even attack units. So at this point I knew the game was over. I can sit back, relax the fires. Relax the fires? What? Sit back and watch. Alright. So here's the solo play. This game was a lot shorter. Because in solo play, everything is dependent on the 30 seconds you are in game. So the first 30 seconds of the game is pretty much where it decides who's gonna win. So you can check this out. I decided to, you know what? I see he's an APEP. I'm a Stormbringer. I'm just gonna get level advantage again. It worked out every time I do this, so why not? So he plays this card. This wastes all his mana. He's at 0 mana right now. Maybe 1 mana. And yeah, I said, alright. Let him play that minion. Let me take some damage. I got more mana than him. I'm just gonna save up a bit. So I then decided to waste my mana on this. Why? Because he has played 2 minions that cannot attack flying units. So this is free value gained out of it. So I don't know why he did that. That was just a waste of mana. You encounter enemies like that as well. Those are just sometimes playing very strange. So nevertheless, I clear it. I placed this to gain bridge control in case he played something else. And we now have a lot of pressure here. So this wasn't intentionally my plan. Yeah, I do a little misplay. I should have placed him a little bit further behind. Because now he can clear one. That was really bad of me. But it doesn't matter because it was the right minion to choose. So we end up clearing it. Okay, so we're at the first perk now. He got level advantage before me, which is not so bad. He's an APEP. APEP really sucks in solo play, so this isn't really much of a drama for me. So as you can see, we use the full potential of our hero to just clear out every single minion on the board. I see this knight here. I said, you know what? Knight is too tanky. I need to place a minion. I placed the Colossus. Clears out the minion really fast. So I see him focusing my Colossus. So I follow up with 2 rangers that attack it. Pretty common knowledge. Now it's just me clearing out minions, not something special. Here I place an Azali. Because I see this bridge is for free. And I got 3 minions on the board that profit from it. So why not take it, get a shield, block some damage. Alright, quick recap. What do you guys see here, right? Quick question. What do you guys see here? You see 2 big minions and me having an enraged potion on the board. Rampage potion. Anyone who has more IQ than 70 would say use that rampage potion. And that's what I did. I perfectly placed it so both of the big minions get it. And this is just me ending the game right here. There's nothing that he can do. This is 9 and 8 mana cards with enrage on his tower while he's at low mana. This is why the first 30 seconds of each solo game are so important. And this is why I was talking about this big push instead of small pushes. I usually do a few small pushes. I need 3 or 4 pushes for a 2v2 game, just because it's twice the mana what the enemy has. And in a solo game, I only need 1 push. And that's amount 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how good I draw the cards, how good the enemy plays, something like that, right? So keep in mind, you might not always have the upper hand in 2v2 with a big push. But what you do have is another teammate. So you can just maybe tell your teammate with a ping that he should attack something, or just hope that he doesn't play Blood Imps or something like that. Fun fact, I'm gonna do a video on Blood Imps soon. But anyway, that was it. That's everything to the deck. I played 2 games with it, as you wanted. I'm still really tired, but I have to go to editing another video now. I hope you guys are alright with that, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.